well as expected a lot. The Jaffna Kings, who were disappointed in the last game, so I'm pretty sure they would love to come out all guns blazing.
Conditions are different. Game plans and execution, the skills required are different. Who's going to stand up? In the league stages, the Jaffna Kings demolished the Dambulla Giants on both occasions, 110 and 16. They were dismissed for, but this time around it's a different ball game. Here's Nuwan Pradeep.
Great that you alluded to that, Roslano, because spin was a crucial part of the demolition that you spoke about with the Jaffna Kings.
Spinning options. What we're seeing here is bit of bounce, bit of extra bounce from a length. Is that bowling lineup suited for these conditions?
And that's why Lairu Samarukon has come in for the Giants in place of Jayat Tilaka, who performed really well. For a youngster coming in. I mean, Samarukon being the seamer, takes away from the left-handers, can hit the long ball as well, can be handy in the latter part of the innings.
The pitch looked quite good. I was out there in the middle, and there was an even covering of grass, quite hard surface. It's a surface you can stand and play through the line. If you're a batsman, and especially with a new ball. Anything with wits,
that's what will give you most runs here.
Again, trying to drive on the up.
Possibly Nuwan Pradeep is pitching a little further than his usual length. Darren, you spoke about the wicket-taking length. I think that's a perfect length, isn't it? Just straightening down the line, Nuwan Pradeep generally brings into the right-handers. That time, just holding its line. Very good start by the Giants.
Avishka Fernando might be happy that Josh Little flew back. Left arm seamer. Knocked him out. First ball in the T20 World Cup. Sri Lanka versus Ireland. Sri Lanka found themselves 3 down for 8. One of those wickets was Avishka Fernando, and even the other day we saw Mohammad Amir bring one back, cleaned him up. It's a notable area that Avishka Fernando has been found wanting in. So Josh Little not there, he'll be breathing easier.
Single taken, just avoids a maiden over from Nuwan Pradeep. Very good over by the Giants, one without loss.
लंगोट भी ग्राउंड है, आंधी टैक्सी ग्राउंड है, पैंजी मैक्सी ग्राउंड है।
ग्राउंड की हर खबर पे रखो नजर, 777 न्यूज हर जगह ग्राउंड है।
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and
Long batting lineup, quite a few players with good form. Sar Pereira, Shoaib Malik. There he is. waiting on his opportunity to bat. Here is Mashup Delanga. Only his third game in the tournament, and I'll come to you for his Maruf. After not playing as consistently as one would expect, how difficult and challenging it is for a fast bowler to walk into a must-win game and deliver.
One thing is for sure, he would like him to play in Hambantota than Ketaran. The bounce which is on offer, the bowler who hit the deck hard, get that says bounce with his height. It's not going to be easy. In the previous delivery, there's a swing on offer. Dilanga gets in the right length that you spoke about in pitch report. I think it will be a handful in these conditions. It's important Dilanga bowls to his strength. If it's swinging, swing it. Not much Sri Lanka like it when it swings with pace.
His natural length. This pitch will suit his natural length.
Pitching the ball up, searching for a bit of away movement. As you mentioned, Maruf always handy with a new ball.
But he's excited. In Colombo, we didn't see him charge in like this. But you asked how is he gonna adjust? Well, that lad's tail is up already.
Up and away! Didn't quite time it well. Doesn't get a boundary. Good work in the outfield. There was always the belief that the ball was not going to run into the boundary line.
Pretty clear what Ramula Gurbas is trying to do. Put him off the length. Not so comfortable in that good length area. This is Ramula Gurbas for you. If anything in his arc, he's going for the big one. But that time just managed to bottom of the bat probably. That's good fielding by Ramesh Mendis.
Yeah, just the 2 runs. That's poor running. Gone right to the boundary. These long boundaries, you should be pushing harder. Now I think that extra bounce is what got Gurbas off his timing.
Yes, his half century in the previous game right here in Hambantota would have assisted with his quick ability to assess conditions. When you spend a lot of time out in the middle, it normally gives you a way forward. That's why he can take the attack straight away from Gurbas.
That's what Chanaka with the back injury. Hopefully, in case Giants gets through, he'll be able to play the finals. That's what we are hoping.
Edged. That bounce again with.
हेलो भाई, तो मुकाबला बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त और शानदार चल रहा है। अगर ऑनलाइन आईडी की बात की जाए तो नंबर दे रखा है स्क्रीन के ऊपर 9596495455। जल्दी से एक बार मैसेज करें और ऑनलाइन आईडी लें। भाई बहुत ही मज़ेदार मैच होने वाला है और ऑनलाइन आईडी के लिए भी नंबर आपके सामने स्क्रीन के ऊपर दिया हुआ है 9596495455। अभी तक जिसने भी मैसेज नहीं किया फटाक से एक बार मैसेज कर ले और ऑनलाइन आईडी लें और हमारे साथ गेमिंग खेलें। ऑनलाइन और ऑफलाइन दोनों गेमिंग अवेलेबल है। मैच विनर, टॉस विनर और सेशन आईडी भी इसी नंबर पे अवेलेबल है। तो जल्दी से एक बार मैसेज कर ले। जिसने भी तक फटाक से मैसेज नहीं किया एक बार फटाक से मैसेज कर ले। बिग बैश भी है जो गाइज चल ही रहा है, तो वहाँ पे भी आपको जो ये नंबर इसी नंबर पे आईडी और मैच विनर, टॉस विनर और सेशन आईडी मिल जाएगी। एक बार फटाक से मैसेज कर ले। जिसने मैसेज नहीं किया, बहुत ही अच्छी बैटिंग चल रही है। अभी 2 ओवर में 13 रन हो चुके हैं। तो भाई मुकाबला तो शानदार हो ही रहा है, तो इसके साथ साथ आपका भी शानदार हो जाए आज का दिन। तो नंबर आपके सामने स्क्रीन के ऊपर दे रखा है 9596495455। जल्दी से एक बार व्हाट्सअप कर ले। जिसने अभी तक नहीं किया है तो भाई बाद में पछताओगे, तो जल्दी से एक बार मैसेज कर लो। फटाक से एक बार मैसेज कर ले। जिसने भी मैसेज नहीं किया 9596495455 पे और वहाँ से आप जो ऑनलाइन आईडी ले लें। मैच विनर, टॉस विनर, सेशन आईडी भी इसी नंबर पे अवेलेबल है, तो जल्दी से व्हाट्सअप कर ले। गाइस जितने भी अभी तक व्हाट्सअप नहीं किया देरी नहीं करें। 2 ओवर हुए हैं अभी तक। मैच बहुत ही शानदार होने वाला है आज का ये, तो जल्दी से एक बार फटाक से मैसेज कर ले। जिसने भी मैसेज नहीं किया 9596495455 पे जल्दी से फटाक से एक बार व्हाट्सअप कर ले और ऑनलाइन आईडी ले। गेमिंग खेले और विनर बने 100% इंटरेस्टेड है। ऑनलाइन और ऑफलाइन दोनों गेम अवेलेबल है। ये भी गेम आपको जो अभी चल रहा है वो भी आपको खेलने को यही मिल जाएंगे। लूडो है, काफ़ी सारे जो गेम है सभी आपको इसी नंबर पर खेलने को मिल जाएंगे। फुटबॉल वगैरह 9596495455 है, तो जल्दी से एक बार व्हाट्सअप कर ले। धन्यवाद।
Missing out, unlucky, and that's to do with the conditions. He's been effective with the bat and also with the ball. Whenever called upon, he's contributed well. But in these conditions, seeing that extra pace and bounce, the Giants have gone with a seaming all-rounder.
Red Bull, our energy partner.
previous over, fifth and sixth ball went for a couple of boundaries. The difference was the length. And this was the last delivery. Slightly shorter, hence there was enough time to Avishka Fernando rock back. And enough time to do too hard, the placement, lovely sound of the bat. And the previous delivery which flew over the slip fielder was slightly fuller and had more bounce. That's where the importance comes. The fast bowler bowling the new ball if you want to get some wickets up front.
I don't like this, Darren. They got rid of that slip already. So 2 in the covers there.
Just take a psychological advantage as a batsman when that happens. On the up once again. Indication as to how good this surface is. You can hit through the line. You can get a little bit of seam movement out of the fast bowler. You're in business on this surface.
But shot again by Nuwan Pradeep. Slight pitch field by Machan Dilanga. Enough. Thankful for a single. It's important to get the length, as I said. New ball is going to move maximum 3 or 4 overs. Get the maximum out of it. Get 1 or 2 wickets, you are in the game.
Slow delivery. He adjusted well, Gurbaz. Didn't use the bottom hand, it was more top hand and placement.
Oh yes, presence of mind too. He sees it, he waits, he knows there's a deep square leg and a deep mid wicket. Usually he just keeps dragging it that way, but he waits and teases both those fielders. Very, very good from Gurbaz. So 170 in a night game is around the average score that teams have been getting. You had a good look at that pitch. Give me a number, Darren. I won't hold you to it.
Well, I said 160 is par. If you start getting beyond 160, you start swinging the match in favour of your team. Mix up, missed opportunity. Have to sympathise a bit with Nuwan Pradeep. He was going after the ball, had a little bit of a collision.
And wrong footed as well. Good chance of running out Avishka Fernando. Good old school yes or no by Gurbaz. And then, oh yeah, that's unlucky. Nuwan Pradeep, very unlucky.
I think there was a single there because Avishka Fernando had it covered. And that was the end that Nuwan Pradeep could have gone easily. For him to turn around and throw at the bowler's end, it would have been very hard. Gurbaz would have been home.
Face off, used wisely to end the over. Just 6 runs conceded after 319 without loss.
काय राखणं कशी गेली
500 रुपये मन
3,500 काय कमी नाही होणार
मी येणार आहे तुमच्या बरोबर
आपल्यात बायका जातात का विसर्जनाला
काय म्हणालास
नाहीतरी कधी वागले बायकांसाठी
काका गाडीत पेट्रोल भरावं लागेल
आपण सगळे कॉन्ट्री काढू
मी माझं वॉलेट विसरलोय
असं कसा रे तू
अस्ती कुठे आहेत कारखानी सांची मारी
So far, so good. Quiet start, you can say, to the innings for Jaffna Kings. Usually a very efficient team with the...
He's got quality, Imran Tahir.
Fine, very fine. Just enough bat on this one for Avishka Fernando. He gets 4.
What we didn't see in the last game. All 6 overs are bowled by the fast bowlers, and today conditions are helpful for the seamers. Niroshan Dikwala bring his trump card, Imran Tahir. First ball itself from Avishka Fernando, not trying to hit too hard. They would have the game plan not to give any wickets to Imran Tahir. If he score 28 to 30 runs off his 4 overs, I think they are in the game.
It's a bit of dangling the carrot, isn't it? With Imran Tahir there, do you want to go after me? He's got that knack of getting the slider through.
Yeah, just conservative full toss. Misses out.
Something I don't get. From Niroshan Dikka, to be honest, and there's movement.
This is why this guy is so good. He can turn the new ball. Indeed, the very best.
It's a case of also trying to be unpredictable, I guess, thinking the seamers will be targeted. They've had a look and hence made look to take to them. Go to your trump. 3 matches, 3 wickets. Didn't have a lot to defend, but still those are good numbers. That also includes today's game.
Now the economy as well from Imran Tahir will build pressure in the power play overs. Tented with the single. Vishka Fernando. Just 7 runs from the over, 4 gone, 26 without loss.
डॉक्टर दीपिका ने रखा कदम एफएमएस हॉस्पिटल की दुनिया में।
मेरी लाइफ का सिर्फ एक ही पर्पस है, मेरी रेपुटेशन पे लगे दाग को साफ करना।
पर सामने खड़ा है मुश्किलों का तूफान।
इसे यहाँ इस हॉस्पिटल में दाखिल किसने होने दिया?
मैं एक डॉक्टर हूँ, मैं अपना काम जानती हूँ।
The Giants without their official captain, Datsun Shanika, stand-in captain, Niroshan Dikka. Up and away. One bounce into the boundary line, pace on offer. It just needed a slice.
Left again, 2 full, that time off spinner, off cutter. From Merchant, right in the arc. Pretty clear what Avishka Fernando wanted to do. To go through the offside, is very strong through there. And more importantly, a boundary in his first ball.
And also trying to create some width. Back of a length. If he stands still, Langa is probably not going to be giving him too much room. You give yourself width, create that opening on the offside. Maybe he'll try to follow him. Comes onto your body again, there's runs.
हेलो भाई, तो ऑनलाइन आईडी के लिए 9596495455 नंबर दे रखा है। जल्दी से व्हाट्सअप करें और ऑनलाइन आईडी ले। जो ये मैच चल रहा है इसी पे आप लगा सकते हो, तो जल्दी से एक बार मैसेज कर ले और मैच विनर टॉस विनर सेशन आईडी पे आप इसी नंबर पे पा सकते हो। तो जिसने भी अभी तक मैसेज नहीं किया, एक बार मौका है तो जल्दी से एक बार मैसेज कर ले 9596495455 पे। जल्दी से फटाक से एक बार ऑनलाइन आईडी ले ले, गेमिंग खेले और विनर बने। 100% टेस्टेड है। यहाँ पे आपको काफ़ी सारे गेमिंग खेलने को मिल जाएंगे, जैसे लूडो है, कैसे फुटबॉल है और क्रिकेट के जितने भी मैच है, बिग बैश है, सारे के सारे आपको यहीं खेलने को मिल जाएंगे। तो अभी तक जितने भी मैसेज नहीं किया, फटाक से एक बार मैसेज कर ले। नंबर आप सबके सामने स्क्रीन के ऊपर दिख रहा है 9596495455। फटाक से एक बार मैसेज करें और गाइस मैच का तो एंजॉय लीजिए। मुकाबला बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त और शानदार चल रहा है और बिग बैश का भी मुकाबला है जो चल ही रहा है। बिग बैश जो लीग है वो चल रही है। तो आप सभी एक बार फटाक से मैसेज कर ले 9596495455 पे। जिसने भी तक मैसेज नहीं किया, एक बार मैसेज कर ले, रिक्वेस्ट रहेगी। और गाइस इस मुकाबले का तो मजा लीजिए। धन्यवाद।
Nicely timed, a fumble allows for a single. Seamers in the first 2 matches played here in Hambantota, the economy just 7. Spinners, they've gone for much more. They've gone at average 9 runs per over. Very different to what we're seeing here.
Very important to play the percentages right. Got to understand the batsman, the strength, the weaknesses, the bounce of the pitch, the conditions. Straight away for Dambulla Gurbaz, have the square leg and a fine leg, pretty clear. What's the line's going to be?
Yeah, aggressive short ball, just make Gurbaz think a little bit more.
Yeah, you bowl on a length, he's going to have a go. No, Dilanga bending that back. I think that probably was the quickest. 145 up there, but well directed. That'll be 1 for the over, so he's not going to be able to bowl another short one. All the fielders just creep back onto the circle.
single to end the over. Make that 2. Not efficient by Dambulla Giants. 5 overs gone, 37 without loss.
गोली मार दी मैंने तेरे भाई को
गदर पड़ जाओ ना तेरे प्राणा की पिता
आप बेटे पे गुरचोट का उंगली भी नहीं लगा पा
थोड़े दिनों में आप हाई कोर्ट के जज होने वाले
क्या करना है
एसीबी इन्वेस्टिगेशन अरेस्ट नोटिसेस सब खत्म करना होगा
नेक्स्ट
It's been a steady start by the Jaffna Kings, having been put into bat by the Dambulla Giants in this must-win game, effective semi-final, the second qualifier. And it's Chamika Karunaratne on to bowl the final over of the power play for the Dambulla Giants. We've been a bit loose in the field, in fielding at the moment, not quite up to scratch. Just wasn't really backing up quick enough there. And that's 2 runs, extra runs given away in that Dalunga over. Palmer Sahel and Roshan Navasinghe with me. I mean, what have you made of the start by these 2 batsmen?
Very good start, a steady one. And when you talk about the Dambulla Giants, they are messing a little already. He really bowled well in the previous game, and when you talk about these pitches, when as a bowler you look to pitch the ball up, if you're not getting wickets but you're getting the dot deliveries, you're putting batsmen under pressure. Pitches like this, as a fast bowler, if you're not getting seam movement, you're looking to bowl back of the length. If the batsmen are trusting the bounce, you can hit the ball